Well, thanks for joining us again. Back on more upgrades on the ROKETA 800 Chevy Aveo swap buggy. With the addition of the power, we had to do some more work to the machine for safety reasons. The incredible poor handling of the machine prompted me and my buddies to install new suspension components. Up front, didn't need too much modifications. We added Walker Evans 2-inch oil reserved clicker style shocks. The only thing we had to do was add a limiter strap. And with some adjusting on the front end, this thing handles pretty good. Some people were asking about the steering, and there's another issue. We did an upgrade for the steering shaft, and basically we went to Sprint car stuff and bought all the new products and added them all in, and it hooked up pretty okay. Cut the shaft apart, welded on new ends, added a quick release for the steering wheel, which is right there. The other addition, which this is really a big thing for me, is the addition of real 4-point harnesses. They're not that cost, but what they did is they were bolting the seat belts, the lap sections, to the seats themselves. And these seats aren't the highest quality seat, let me tell you. They're comfortable, but that's about it. So we welded in tabs down into the frame and made it, I guess I'd consider, safer for everybody with real harnesses. The upper mounts work quite well. They look like they did a good job welding. The other thing we did is we added a roof. Well, I got a bald head and I was sick of getting sunburnt. The canvas top that came with this machine didn't even make it 10 miles down the road without ripping off. We built a substructure, a roll bar with tube clamps, and what that does is it ties in this section of the roof roll cage, as well as this rack is also tying in the rear section of the roll cage. The spare tire mount, which we built, is also tying in the back section of the cage with the radiator mount, tying it all back down to the bottom. Yeah, it's not triangulated properly, but I was trying to keep with the theme of the Chinese buggy. Brings us to the back. Yep, I was a victim of bending the control arms. So we took them out, straightened them back out. The cost of buying these things is ridiculous. So we straightened them, got them aligned, and then boxed them all in with 1/8-inch plate. And gave it a quick cool little paint job. Just so you guys can see, we made our own engine mounts to mount the transmission and engine, all with tubular and bushing styles. Had to redo the exhaust again. With the size of these shocks, there is literally just enough room to get them in. Had to take and tip this tube out, gusset it up, built a new shock hoop, new shock mounts. Again, keeping with the buggy theme, we didn't want to triangulate it because it would look like we're trying to make something that it's not. Had to put some oil reserves for the rear Walker Evans 2.5-inch needle clicker shocks. Axius Alloys makes a great clamp to hold those together. Again, we're in the back. This is our Chevy Aveo. We already went over it before, but to get some better pictures of everything, try to get down in here. And there's all of our emissions, which is the vent vapor system. I thought I'd keep it emission legal in case you ever want to register it for on the road. And another look at some of the shock mounts. I'm no engineer and how to place these shocks, so I'm assuming we're going to have to go visit a shock guru guy to get it valved correctly. But it does seem a whole lot better than what was there. So we'll take a pan back. Here you go. The ROKETA has undergone one major overhaul. We're still under the price of a Razor 4-seater, but it's getting close to buying a new one. But it sure is unique, and in Wisconsin there isn't one of these seen. And this one's in really good shape. Currently it's only got 450 miles on the whole buggy itself, and about 200 or 300 of it after the swap. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun in the sand, and a lot of fun on the trails. Thank you.